I'm Colin O'Keefe, and this is LXPN TV. Joining me today from Philadelphia to discuss driver fatigue, a serious problem facing the commercial trucking industry and all Americans out on the roads, is Stuart Carpey of Kreithen, Barron & Carpey and his blog, The Pennsylvania Injury Law Report. Stuart, when it comes to the trucking industry and driver fatigue, what is the root of the problem here, and just how bad is it?
Well, the root of the problem in terms of driver fatigue is the trucking industry's desire to earn money and the individual truckers' desire to earn money as well. So there's built into the system the ease with which trucking companies, even if they have policies and procedures within the business itself, it's easy to allow fatigued or otherwise unfit drivers to be on the road. It's fairly easy to falsify their electronic or manual logbooks, and it's all for the purpose of maximizing profits. So if trucking companies can maximize deliveries and loads, and if truckers can make more in a day because they're traveling per mile and they're being paid per mile usually, then that's pretty much the root cause. Logbooks, as I say, are easily falsified. We see it all the time in trucking litigation that we handle. So it's a problem. It's clearly a problem for all of us. Accidents don't discriminate, and we're all vulnerable to the big rigs on the road.
Certainly. And what, in your mind, must be done to effectively address what is seemingly becoming a worse and worse problem?
Well, there are federal regulations in place. Those regulations were beefed up in 2010. So strict adherence to the regulations is technically required by the trucking industry and by the individual truckers. But as of now, they are, to some degree, easily skirted, in particular pertaining to logbooks and driver fatigue and drivers that are simply unfit to drive. So in my view, enforcement of those federal regulations are a must. A strict enforcement procedures need to be put in place so there's meat to those regulations. They do place monetary violations on the trucking industry, the individual companies and drivers, and private litigation seeking punitive damages in certain situations in trucking litigation cases of the type that I handle and other lawyers that litigate these cases is necessary because, litigators, as we know, are to some degree private regulators. So I think that's the kind of thing that will at least let the industry know that they have to pay attention to the regulations and put the industry on notice that there's people watching them, and that's the only thing that's going to keep the big rigs a little safer on the roads.
Once again, that was Stuart Carpey of the Pennsylvania Injury Law Reports, based out of Philadelphia. For more of his insight, be sure to visit PennsylvaniaInjuryLawReport.com. And for curated commentary from the Lex Blog Network's thousands of authors, visit us at LXBN.com. Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Colin.